Bella Ramsey went from breakout star to the target of an intense hate campaign almost overnight. Why are some viewers hurling insults at the Emmy-nominated actress behind Ellie? Grotesque memes, body-shaming comments, even calls to digitally replace her have flooded social media. Is this the dumbest controversy of the year? Or is there more to the story? Bella Ramsey wowed audiences as Ellie in HBO's The Last of Us, earning critical acclaim, even Emmy and Golden Globe nods for Season 1. But a vocal faction of fans never accepted her from day one, fixating on the fact that she didn't look exactly like the video game character. Ellie in the game looks older, some complained. This discontent simmered beneath the surface, even as most viewers fell in love with Bella's performance. Cast at just 17 years old, Bella faced skepticism immediately. Online forums and Reddit threads buzzed with debate over her casting. What the hell is this casting? She looks nothing like Ellie. The show's creators were quick to defend their choice. Neil Druckmann, game creator, stressed they chose actors who embody the character's heart and soul over looks. In fact, Druckmann said that when he saw Bella's audition, "I didn't see Bella Ramsey, I saw Ellie." The message was clear. Capturing Ellie's spirit mattered more than a perfect physical match. Despite early chatter, Season 1 was a smash hit, hailed as one of the best game adaptations, racking up awards and a huge fan base. Bella's gritty, heartfelt portrayal silenced many doubters, yet a very vocal section of the internet just never got over Bella's face. This pocket of viewers stayed fixated on her looks and identity, waiting for an opportunity to pounce. The moment Season 2 dropped, set 5 years later in story, those lingering critics grew louder. Reddit and X exploded with posts disparaging Bella. Users circulated photoshopped images replacing her face with other actresses. One outraged fan blasted the casting as absolutely diabolical. Others spewed cruel remarks about her appearance, with some even resorting to vile slurs and insults. They called her the ugliest woman on the planet, along with a pathetic actress and even a progressive clown. The attacks weren't just about Ellie's portrayal, they got deeply personal. A major gripe was that Bella doesn't look enough like 19-year-old Ellie from the game. In The Last of Us Part 2, Ellie is older, tougher, and notably muscular. Bella, who is petite, 5 feet 1 inch, suddenly faced a barrage of body shaming. Haters obsessed over her physique, criticizing that she wasn't ripped with defined arms like the animated character. Entire threads picked apart her build and even her voice. Some trolls went further, deliberately misgendering Bella, who is non-binary, uses they, she pronouns, as a form of harassment. Nasty forums sprang up dedicated to mocking everything from her LGBTQ+ identity to her looks. The toxic vitriol spiked week after week, despite Bella's acclaimed acting. The hate campaign took on a life of its own. Every new episode of Season 2 brought fresh waves of attacks. Meme pages compared Bella to grotesque characters, like slapping her face onto Quasimodo or worse. Some angry viewers even fantasized about using AI to deepfake a different actress in Bella's place. It reached absurd levels, showing how extreme a subset of the fandom had become. Observers noted a misogynistic, transphobic undercurrent to the backlash, likening it to the Gamergate-era abuse and the harassment female leads in Star Wars and Marvel have faced. In short, this wasn't just about one performance. It looked like a culture war playing out in real time over Bella's casting. Behind the scenes, the onslaught took a serious toll on Bella. She admitted that early on she made the mistake of doom-scrolling through negative comments. "I couldn't help but return to the comments repeatedly," she said, even as the praise rolled in. The criticism hit hard. As Season 2 aired and the noise got uglier, Bella made a bold move. She deactivated her Twitter and Instagram accounts. "I always knew I'd deactivate one day. With Season 2 coming out, I thought it's better to just avoid Twitter and Reddit," Bella explained calmly. "Now I'm doing that. And everything's fine." It wasn't a dramatic flounce, it was an act of self-preservation. By stepping back from socials, she shielded herself from the daily barrage of hate. Though she retreated online, Bella didn't stay silent. In interviews, she addressed the backlash head-on. She confessed to feeling insecure about her looks at first, even getting fixated on how to match Ellie's buff physique. She trained in boxing, jiu-jitsu, lifted weights, trying to feel as strong as the character. But ultimately, she had to let that go. "I didn't look like that. My body type isn't that." It was a challenge for me to let myself off the hook for not looking computer-generated, Bella said, a touch of frustration in her voice. Bella pushed back on the body shamers. She reminded everyone that Ellie's essence isn't about biceps or height. It was a subtle but powerful clapback to those obsessing over her physique. Bella has been unapologetically outspoken off-camera as well, something that her haters seized on. In a recent Hollywood Reporter piece, Bella spoke about her passion for climate activism and didn't mince words. She revealed she even has a green rider in her contract, insisting The Last of Us set go eco-friendly, electric vehicles reduced waste. She then openly called out Donald Trump, dropping an F-bomb over Trump's withdrawal from the Paris Climate Accord. "We're finging ourselves over. The planet will be okay. We won't be," Bella vented, condemning climate policy rollbacks. She even criticized Hollywood for not being woke enough about sustainability. These remarks endeared her to climate-conscious fans, but also painted a target on her back for a certain segment. The same reactionary commenters attacking her looks now had a new reason to rage. Bella Ramsey was too woke for their liking. They blasted her on forums, calling her demands ridiculous and mocking her pronouns. The backlash morphed into a culture war lightning rod, far beyond just a TV show. All this drama peaked as Bella was filming some of the most emotional scenes of her career. Season 2 forced Ellie and Bella into dark territory, including the harrowing death of Joel, Pedro Pascal's character, at the hands of a vengeful rival. Bella had to carry those gut-wrenching scenes and essentially lead the show alone after Pascal's exit. On top of that, she was privately managing anxiety and even discovered she was autistic while shooting season 1. It was a lot for a young actor. Even Craig Mason was blown away by Bella's dedication in this tough period. In the end, the consensus among reasonable fans and critics is that the backlash against Bella Ramsey is wildly unfair. It reeks of gatekeeping and, in parts, prejudice, more than any legitimate grievance. A criticism born from unrealistic expectations. And that's it. Bella Ramsey may be hated by some, but she's loved by many more, and her talent speaks louder than any hate ever could. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and help me reach my dream of 100,000 subscribers.